Alright, we're going to get started by getting in alignment. I'm using the wall to line up my hips, my feet with my hips and my shoulders. I'm also going to make sure that my hips are against the wall, my shoulders are against the wall, both, the one on the bottom and the top. Kind of have to push that back and have my feet touching the wall. You can do this without a wall or a couch. A couch is a good thing to line up against. And then, okay, so you're also going to want to make sure that you don't tilt your hips up towards you. You're going to keep them stacked. And then you're just going to lift your femur. And whenever you have yourself in a good alignment like that, all you can do is use your glutes to raise that femur. And this is the clamshell, and using a band that adds some good resistance, you're going to hold that for a full minute. And then you will hold it 2 more times for a full minute. You can work up to that if that's a challenge. So that's the clam. Now we're going to move on to just a leg raise. So you're going to let your feet come out a little bit ahead of your hips. Your hips are going to stay nice and stacked. You're going to hinge right there at your hip. Put your feet out a bit in front of you. That keeps you in a good alignment. It's more natural alignment for this position. And then keeping your hips and your shoulders stacked again, you're going to just raise that leg. You're at your femur, and that's going to use your glutes. So this gets into your, not just your gluteus maximus, but your medius and minimus. So it's the full deal doing these exercises. So make sure you're breathing through all of these exercises, keeping your hips nice and stacked, and you're going to actually hold your foot up. I'm just demonstrating all the ways that you can get it kind of wrong, by tilting too far forward or having your hip kind of towards you, if you kind of have that upper hip up towards you. But instead it's nice and straight, and then just lifting right at the glutes. And you can have your foot pointed or flexed, it doesn't matter. And I kind of play with my foot, just moving it around to kill the time, just to pass the time along, because you're going to hold that for a full minute, 3 times on both sides. So that's 6 minutes of doing just that exercise. Now we're going to turn on your back, keeping that resistance band, and you're going to do a bridge. But we're going to do it different, probably, than what you've normally done it, by putting your hands right up against the floor, up around your ears. That gets your lats out of play. They will help. They want to help. And you don't want their help. And make sure your elbows are together. That's also an important part of doing this right. So you're going to bend right there whenever you come down. Make sure you're bending right there at your crease, at the leg crease there, when you come down. So you're just going to raise up from the glutes all the way through up to the bottom of your shoulder. You don't want to get up to the top of your shoulder. That's too far. And you don't have to hold this for a full minute. You can do this a set of 12 and do 3 sets. So there you go. And I hope those work out for you. Let me know if you have any questions.